Now, just when you thought you had seen it all in the octagon, we are graced with the presence of one Cassius Clay. Muhammad Ali taking his act to mixed martial arts.
I mean, he's so pretty, John. Like he always says, I'm so pretty. He looked pretty inside the boxing ring. He intends to do the same thing inside the octagon tonight. This guy is such a great athlete. He talks what he's gonna do, but he also delivers. Olympic gold medalist, boxing heavyweight, light heavyweight world champion. He has done it all. A true icon in combat sports, makes his UFC debut tonight.
And to the surprise of some, he told us in the fighter meeting he's got an appetite for the wrestling stuff. So we'll see if Ali can mix it up a little bit tonight. Happy to have him here in the UFC. The greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali, has stepped into the octagon. This time he wants to leave with that.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
He is undefeated. He is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and what a pain in the neck he is to fight. Khabib Nurmagomedov figures to go to the takedowns early and often here tonight, but if he needs to strike, we have seen a constant evolution when it comes to his striking. This is one of the best fighters in any division, and Khabib Nurmagomedov back at it tonight. Gets to the single collar tie now. Oh, that's a nice strike there by Nurmagomedov.
You're always thinking wrestling when you fight Khabib, but you better be very wary of his stand-up. He's developing his skill every single day.
Trying to establish the jab early on here. Oh, and there's another leg kick for good measure. So doing a really good job with that weapon here tonight. And if you're trying to slow your opponent down, mission accomplished so far.
When you can land that many leg kicks, you start to affect the movement. You start to affect the hands. Everything changes when you're blasting someone over and over and over with leg kicks, and you start to see the damage, not only in the legs, but in the facial expression of his opponent.
Fast pace here in the early going. Whiffs on the right hand. So he counters with an effective punch there, and at least in that situation, it paid to have the advantage in reach. Oh, hook to the head by Ali. Unable to land with that punch. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now.
Doing a really good job of using that reach advantage.
Oh, misses with the jab. Oh, head kick gets home. Don't want to take too many of those. Big right hook, but a whiff. Well, you don't want to say Khabib has fallen in love with his striking, but he certainly is boxing more than he did early on in his UFC career. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing. Get out of there.
Oh, man, another leg kick lands right on the button, causing a lot of damage to the legs of his opponent, who hasn't mustered anything up in terms of an appropriate defense.
He's got a check. Maybe he can catch one of those kicks to turn it into a takedown. He just needs to do something. For me, I would try to get close. Just not allow him to gauge range to throw leg kicks. If you're chest to chest, there is no kicks. Get close to your opponent. Take that kick away from him.
Nurmagomedov gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. 90 seconds now to go in round one.
On point with that jab today.
Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully.
Straight right hand, no good. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Nurmagomedov. Left hook to the head.
He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
Nurmagomedov
taking for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish. Ooh, another shot to the head.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Oh, fighter lands a punch to the head out of the clinch position. Now some separation. Nurmagomedov's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now, he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round two here. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill levels of these two fighters.
He missed with that jab attempt there. So Khabib choosing to strike here tonight, DC. We saw in the Conor McGregor fight, he was more than willing to try to land power shots on the feet. And that's what we have seen here in this one tonight. All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take it out very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
Side control now.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly.
Nurmagomedov's back to the side control now. Well, we told you off the top of the broadcast he could do it all, but he's leaning on the striking tonight and continues to hit his opponent really with most of what he's throwing.
Well, he can't miss. I mean, it's like the guy's throwing a baseball at the side of a barn. Everything he throws, he lands, and he's showing that he can do it, and he can do it in abundance. The pace that this young man is fighting at is truly something special.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, well, that flow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Ali gets touched by that kick there. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit.
Good jab there by the champion. That jab is fast. Look at that jab.
That's a pretty good right hand there by your teammate, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
You're so worried about the wrestling that when the hands come, you're not expecting it. And Khabib lands early and he lands often.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Finds his range with the jab. single collar tie here.
Good defense blocking that punch.
Nurmagomedov's got a bruise appearing on that left side now. Gotta think that bodily investment is gonna pay dividends later in the fight. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook. Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those uppercuts.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Pretty strong jab there by Nurmagomedov. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Nurmagomedov's blocking well now. Nice job to protect that already damaged nose as he raises the guard. Oh, that cut on the nose really becoming a factor now. It's only getting worse. Pouring blood out here. And again, he shoots for a takedown here. Nearly got the fight to the ground, but once again, the takedown defense holds up.
Good flying knee gets to the target. Beautiful flying knee to the head.
45 seconds remain in the round. Fighter connects there. Just misses with the straight right. Nurmagomedov's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there.
Big shot lands for both guys. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Useful hook there. Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here. That could affect the judging. Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Man, that cut is just getting worse by the minute. Rated R tonight. All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here. All right, round 2 is over, and Nurmagomedov's corner is definitely got to be concerned about that nose right now. Perhaps it was a strike in that previous frame that broke the nose. Got to think in terms of the breathing. It's going to be very hard for him the rest of the way. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now moving forward.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do and it stays this close, you got to really switch it up. Wood's corner was able to relay that message to their fighters better in the round.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Hook to the head there by Ali.
Another strike to the head lands.
Nurmagomedov's cut right on the bridge of his nose does not look good, folks. We'll continue to keep an eye on it, and you got to think the ringside physician will too. Referee might call him in here in short order. Nice straight right hand.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
It's underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand his strike with anybody in the UFC.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Khabib's an absolute mess right now. There is blood everywhere. I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them call in the ringside physician between rounds.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Nurmagomedov's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Still working on that submission.
He will not quit on trying to get the submission.
Oh, he escapes!
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here tonight.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside position calls a stop to this thing. He has been battered, he has been beaten, and the result is not going to change. That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Under 2 minutes to go in round 3. Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it. Oh, sneaky there. The ankle pick is good. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Obvious redness on the right side of his body. Punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad. Oh, nice knees.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Muhammad Ali's body getting bruised up on that right side now. Don't want to take too many more shots to that midsection. He's got that jab working, nicely done. Well, earlier in the round, he clearly got stung by his opponent, but he just has not responded well at all.
He hasn't responded well. He hasn't gotten himself back going after getting hurt so bad early in the round.
All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ.
The swelling started to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing a weakness in his opponent. He got him hurt, he got him swollen a little bit, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so that round is in the books. Khabib's nose is thankful that's the end of the round. Got to be broken. A lot of blood coming out of that nose area. And we'll see if they indeed call on the ringside physician to take a closer look. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
Oh, nice body shot. These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Oh, a nice straight there by Nurmagomedov.
He's got that single collar tie. Look at how he drives his knee right into his opponent's midsection.
Oh, nice jab by Nurmagomedov. And the takedown attempt, but he does not land it.
Tries to take out the leg. Beautiful leg kick lands.
Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses. That could have been lights out. Well, I'm not sure how much more damage he can take to the body. You may want to drop that elbow defensively. Of course, that opens you up to damage upstairs. Pick your poison for him here as he continues to absorb damage.
Right hand high, right hand high.
Oh, beautiful technique on that straight punch. Pretty good head kick there. Just over 3 minutes now to go. All right, so the redness is omnipresent now. He has absorbed a whole lot of body strikes. Pretty good poker face, but I'm not sure how many more of these he wants to take.
No, he doesn't. He needs to do something different. He cannot continue to get beat up like this. But it's on his opponent. It's on the guy that is landing these strikes to continue down the path until he makes you change something. Do this over and over because it seems like this is your easiest path to victory.
Oh, he's staying busy here, connecting with a barrage of punches. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Big elbow! Oh!
Let him go. Time to let him go.
Oh, big overhand. Try to establish that jab.
There it is. He's cut. Give me elbow.
Beautiful combination there by Nurmagomedov. All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up, though, by the hands this time.
It has to be set up. You cannot just take blind takedown attempts. You can't just shoot. You got to set your opponent up. He did that beautiful.
Oh, another blow hits that cut. Referee might need to call on the doctor here soon. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles. Nice punch lands over the top. Dude's in a good flow state, landing punch after punch.
Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Ali. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. Lands a nice jab there. Back and forth we go. It takes two to tango, and man, have these two individuals tangoed tonight. I might run it back at some point, no matter how this one ends.
It's one of those fights where when you look at these two and the damage on their faces, the work that they have both put in, you realize and you appreciate what these fighters do inside the octagon. They're both hurt. They're both beat up. And both these guys have shown a tremendous amount of
Picture perfect shot there, DC. And
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Oh, my goodness.
oh, effective strike there by Nurmagomedov. Final seconds here. Nurmagomedov gets another takedown. The question now, what will he do with it?
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
All right, back to the stools now, signifying the end of the round. Man, his nose is mangled. It's severely cut up right now. I think the fight could end at any moment. We'll see what the cut man can do here. All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. All right, next round getting underway here, and both fighters still look pretty fresh to me. Clearly, DC, they put in the right work when it came to the cardio during training.
They both have reputation for vast cardio. You see in the training that they do at their gyms that cardio is key, and you watch it in the way that these two fighters perform.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Swing and a big miss by Ali.
He does a great job fighting from both sides. Beautiful left-hand shot.
Nice crack there. Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Ali. Oh, you gotta like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes. He continues to light him up. Gotta be careful here not to gas out, of course, but you gotta like the offense we're seeing from him, especially in this round. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Oh, just opening up on him now. He passes to half.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
All right, he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this.
Yes, they have to be mature about the fact that this is a real fighting position, and the guy on top has a lot of opportunities to finish. If he's going to attack this north-south choke, he's got to drive that shoulder deep into his neck, really start to sink his weight away, which will in turn cut the oxygen from his opponent, allowing him to get the finish.
Nice punch there by Nurmagomedov. Well, he is clearly losing this fight. It has not been his best performance, but you can change all of that with a late submission.
He struggled because he hasn't been able to get this fight to the ground. Now he needs to abandon his setup to his takedown, grab his opponent, and try to take him to the floor so he can chase the submission.
Muhammad Ali gets touched by that leg kick attempt. Whiffs on the straight right hand. 2 minutes now to go in the fight.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Nice. Another big takedown.
Striking pretty well from the bottom here.
This is where he wants to be.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Looks like a potential submission attempt here. Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC. Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
Nurmagomedov gets back up.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
And now leather being thrown on both sides.
What a fight!
Oh, huge left. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Oh, nice body shot. Great punch landed with so much power.
Keep that pressure high now.
Massive left hand. Connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. You take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. Oh, you got it again.
Trying to finish this fight. All right, so a competitive title fight tonight, Daniel, as many expected. 25 minutes, not enough to determine a winner. Slight lean to the champion, or what?
I do believe he's still champion, but that's why he's the champion. Because when the challenges are the biggest, he usually will step up.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Muhammad Ali.
All right, so we hear and still tonight, our UFC heavyweight champion came in with a lot of pressure, a lot of hype, and he successfully defends the title here tonight.
With all that pressure, he never changes his approach.